Listen, and I wanna know.
I wanna know, whose chart did you top?
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Hey girlies, I hope your week hasn't been too depressing with all this news going on. But to cheer you up, you can go to fortheculturepodcast.com and listen to our latest episode entitled Unhinged. And I'm going to talk about Omarosa's ass a little bit later, but girl, she is on it. So you will want to hear us talk 2 hours long, talk about the tea. Also, houseofexpression.com, patreon.com/AdrianExpression. We are here to talk. Let's get to talking. And honestly, I would have got to walking. I'm talking about walking in the opposite direction if for some strange, like, perplexing reason I found myself at a Drake concert and he was spinning around a fucking Ferrari, over my head. Girl, I'm walking in the opposite direction. I know that there were a lot of people probably underneath that shit like, oh girl, take me, hit me, follow me. I'm about to get, all I see is lawsuit in my, they seen green money when they saw that Ferrari spinning over their motherfucking head. I don't understand. Is this what they were talking about when y'all talking about, we're pushing back this tour because of production issues? Like, girl, is this what y'all talking? Like, y'all suspending cars in the air and spinning around over the audience because y'all are so lackluster on stage? I didn't know that ticket sales translated to production issues, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna be good today. I'm not, I'm lying. But in other music news, sadly, Aretha Franklin passed at the age of 76. I did not know that she even had cancer. Was I the only one out of the loop? It wouldn't surprise me that she kept that shit private. A lot of the older legends, a lot of the older people in the industry, they like to live a different type of lifestyle. They like to keep their shit private. Their private shit is private and their art is public. So it's so crazy to me because every time news of a famous person's death takes over my timeline, I'm just like, the finality of death and the shortness of life really gets that much more real. And I'm just like, girl, I just gotta appreciate the days that I have and appreciate the people around me while I have them. But yeah, Aretha Franklin, a fucking prodigy on the piano. And I play the piano. I'm sure you guys know from my crazy ass live streams. And hearing her play, I'm just like, damn, sis, you better fuck it up. And her voice and her musical ability, and that's just, these legends, a lot of the people, especially the black artists who have pioneered a lot of the sounds that we hear, they were simply musically talented. They didn't need fireworks and fucking props and shit. Just sit their ass down at a piano or in front of a fucking mic with a spotlight and they can fucking sing. And so I hope that as our legends pass on, that we can have new talent, because I'm so tired of it being a popularity contest and not like a talent contest, not like what can you do on stage type of contest. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully people will look back on all these great artists' work and it would inspire a new generation of artists, because I'm tired of seeing the same old copy and paste built ass bitches, all over my goddamn social media timeline and all in iTunes. I'm so tired of it. And of course, Aretha Franklin was tired of it too. That's why I like to call her the Queen of Shade. She said, your faves might not be able to sing, sis, but at least they have great gowns, beautiful gowns. And now I was saying, like, bitch, we need to celebrate. I was like, got to be real, I want another episode of Aretha shading Patty from the gates of heaven. You see what I'm saying? I want another episode. I know they said they weren't doing any more, so I guess I'll just have to enjoy the ones that are already up online. Those girls are hilarious. I will continue to watch them until the day that I pass away. And honestly, got to be real, introduced a lot of these older artists to a younger audience. So we definitely have them to thank for that. Now, let's move on to Miss Tributes. Let me tell you something, Grammys and BET. No, first Grammys. If y'all get Ellie Goulding up there to fucking do, girl, if y'all get Ed Sheeran's Cabbage Patch Kids looking ass up there to do an Aretha tribute, I'm gonna give y'all these hands. And that's really that simple. I will come up there with some stilettos like I'm Catwoman or Nikita. Did y'all used to watch that fucking show? Nikita is sickening. I'm Nikita, and I'm going to give y'all some hands. BET, if y'all have, I said this shit on Twitter, if y'all have Trey Songz ass up there yodeling like y'all did with, who did this shit with Prince? Y'all had Trey Songz up there fucking, girl, sit his non-singing ass down. Y'all think just cause someone's cute that they got vocals too on top of that shit, and the mic is suffering more than my ears. Can you imagine having to be the microphone with some of these non-singing ass motherfuckers up there? Girl, I feel sorry for some of these mics. We need to have some charity organizations for these microphones that have to tolerate some of y'all faves up here fucking singing. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. If y'all gonna do a tribute, please do it right. I do not want to see Cassie up there, you know, struggling to R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Girl, okay, all right, thank you. Respect R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect my ears and don't get your ass on stage. I'm talking about I want, who do I want, girl? Patty, Lettucey, Kelly Clarkson. Who do I want, girl? Girl, we can have Jasmine Sullivan, girl. We can have Yolanda Adams, girl. You see what the fuck I'm saying? Girl, get some of these people who can actually sing, sis. Fantasia, girl. Please get these people and organize a medley. Don't disappoint my spirit, okay? I'm gonna tell you who disappointed my spirit though. Donald Trump, dumbass, gonna go up there and tweet. I promise you it's better if he just shut his mouth. He gonna go up there and tweet condolences and shit. I'm just like, please sis, keep Miss Aretha's name out your goddamn mouth. He gonna also talk about, oh, you know, she worked for me. And I'm just like, on what occasion did Aretha work for you? Maybe she performed for your old rich ass, you know, back in the day. She did not work for you. And that goes to show you the extent of this man's fucking narcissism. And it's so unbecoming. You see what I'm over it. The only people who worked for your ass is Paul Manafort, girl. I'll put up the graph right here, sis. This is what you need to be worried about. Keep Aretha's name out your goddamn mouth. This is what you need to be worried about, girl. They're saying that all this fucking money is coming in from Ukraine. Girl, money laundering. $65.9 million laundered to his ass in different ways in exchange for political consulting work on the Party of Regions. Ukraine oligarchs, girl. They are just, this is what you need to be worried about. I know that your ass is probably gonna try and come through with a pardon for his ass, but keep trying to evade the proverbial heat-seeking missiles that are coming after your asses. It's not gonna work. You can duck and dive like an F-22 Raptor. Oh my God, I'm such a nerd. Jesus. Wow. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Like let me just keep going. Like an F-22 Raptor, sis, you can try and evade. Maybe you can like pull some flares out, boom, 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 do some evasive maneuvers, but girl, the heat-seeking missile still gonna come after your ass, girl. And the heat-seeking missile I'm talking about is Omarosa. Omarosa is rumored to have been sitting her ass down on over 200 tapes. Over 200 tapes. So the girl, every time, she got some for each and every one of you raggedy ass bitches. She do. So every time that you think that you're going to get up there and try and call her crazy, even though y'all were the ones who hired her, she's going to just keep dropping tapes, okay? She's going to keep dropping tapes like this is the fucking 90s and you know, like it's VCR. Like it's VCR. I need to call Omarosa the political VCR because the girl got tapes. The girl got tapes. She's quite the tap dancer. She's quite the hypocrite, which is why I don't trust her. But she does have the tapes. Now, the most recent tape at the time that I'm making this video involves a conversation between her and Laura Trump. Apparently, Miss Laura Trump, after Omarosa was fucking fired, offered her 15 stacks a month to come back on the fucking campaign. In other words, like, girl, please. Like, I know we fired you, but just shut the fuck up. Please, just shut the, like, girl. Omarosa recorded that shit. And, I mean, you should hear Laura ask, like, oh, girl, you were being paid $179,000 from the White House, right? So we were thinking about giving you $15K a month. And what's that times 12? Like, she had to fucking do the math. Girl, you knew what you were trying to offer. So we're gonna give you 180 stacks now. Like, okay, girl. So now the reason why this is important is because a lot of the staffers are nervous. They just like, girl, so what if Omarosa recorded one of our conversations or shit? So like everyone is nervous at that White House. But I'm gonna tell Omarosa something, girl. I need the tea. I need the tea. Either you give it to Mueller ass or you just release it. Okay, I need real political indictment type teas. You see what the fuck I'm saying? Like Monique said, if there's no real shit, please keep it on the playground. Okay, that's how I feel right now. But I'm glad that she's getting these people nervous. And since we're already on the topic of nervousness, I'm gonna tell you what makes me nervous. Aquafina This woman, every time she comes on my screen, I get fucking visibly nervous. I start fucking shit like, oh girl, is the anti-blackness gonna jump out? You see what I'm saying? I get nervous. Now, if you don't know who she is, she's a moderately well-known woman from the movie Crazy Rich Asians. And people were on Twitter critiquing the fact that she essentially involved with a performative ass blackface. I did not see the movie Crazy Rich Asians. I have not. The girls were saying that there were no brown Asians to be seen. The girls were saying that Awkwafina's ass, I mean, she has a history of this shit. I think she did it in Ocean's 8. The girls were saying that Awkwafina ass was in there being a whole ass, pathetic ass caricature of, you know, blackness. And it's not surprising considering what she has been presenting us this whole time with her career, or whatever you call it. People were trying to erroneously say that, you know, she grew up around black people, even though Forest Hills, apparently where she grew up, correct me if I'm wrong, is like 2% black. And this is how she speaks normally.
To this day, like, my grandma's like, you're not even acting, dude. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, like, she saw the trailer for Crazy.
If she was white, y'all would be dragging the shit out of her. If she was white, y'all would be dragging the shit out of her. I'm not sure if a lot of you know who this person is, but I just thought since the conversation was going on online that I would just bring it up. I would like to know what you think about the situation, and she's not the only one. Even a lot of the Asian community recognizes that there is anti-blackness all throughout the Asian community. It's not surprising, it's not new. You know, since we're moving forward in this era with different forms of representation, I just want us to keep that in mind. Like, be mindful of the shit that y'all are putting on screen. Yeah, this is cute that this, you know, there's more opportunities, there's more representation, but what the fuck are y'all doing with it? I want to speak really quickly about Ariana Grande's album, Miss Sweetener. I'm so conflicted with Miss Sweetener. I'm so conflicted because on one hand, I can see that, you know, Ariana's writing, I can see her artistry, I can see the production that was involved in the album. Like, it's a different direction, and it is art. You know what I mean? It is definitely something unique. She's experimenting with her sound. But my thing, and honestly, let me look really quickly. I know that I love every time. Let me get into it. I love Breathing. I mean, y'all already know I'm in love with God Is a Woman. Raindrops, I love the vocals. Like, there were some cute songs. Like, it's definitely a more vibey album, but I guess to me, I don't know, maybe I love soul singing. I don't know, because I know that Ariana can sing her motherfucking face off, and she did not do this in this album. That's what I was waiting. I'm waiting on Ariana's fucking We Belong Together. I'm waiting on Ariana's like I Will Always Love You. Because she has the power. She has the vocals. I think she solidified herself as a pop star, but I want her to now solidify herself even further as a vocalist. And maybe that's what the next album would be. Maybe this album was like a necessary part in her artistic growth, but I wanted some powerhouse vocals, okay? But let me know what you guys thought about it. So I'll end this video talking about Fashion Nova. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, they were gassing up this men's line that they were gonna come out with that was supposed to essentially push the boundaries on what's acceptable for men to wear, because I guess men are getting tired of wearing these sagging ass carpenter jeans and shit. They getting tired of wearing these stretched out ass dirty tank tops and shit, so they say, you know, we want something that really is out of the box. And so they came out with some boring ass shit, and then we sent their ass back to the drawing board, and then now they came back with some mesh shirts. And I'm just like, it's so interesting to me how trends work, because one minute somebody will drag you for wearing something, like straight men would drag they love to drag the shit out of motherfuckers that they think are sus based off of what they wear. It's interesting how trends work. One day, it's completely unacceptable just because society said it is, and the next day niggas are wearing it. They're wearing the same niggas who is dragging your ass for having a unique sense of style, or especially if your ass is gay, and now all these motherfuckers want to wear some different shit. So I say that to say, wear whatever the hell you want to wear. Because, I mean, you never know. In the next 2 years, these motherfuckers gonna be wearing it. They don't know what the fuck they want. They have to be told what they want. They have no personality. They have no sense of their own style. They have to match up with everyone else in society so that they fit in. Even if their asses wants to actually experiment with different clothing, they're terrified to do so until society gives them the green light. So they always gas themselves as the strong ones, but mentally they're so fucking weak. And on that note, which by the way is always on key, you can have a good goddamn evening.